Today we're going to look at probably one of the bigger objects we have in our collection, and that's because it's a building. It's Clinton Academy, which was built in 1784. At least by 1784 it held its first class, and it was academy because it was a school. It was a secondary school before the time that secondary schools were required of residents of New York State. And this building would have been built right after the American Revolution. And it was designed, it was a high school building. That's what it was designed for boys and girls. Younger kids were on the second floor. The older kids were on the first floor. And there were 4 classrooms. Girls were taught French, literature, a little bit of geography, and some other probably some rudimentary mathematics, which would be useful in recipes. But it was definitely an education like you would have at school. It wasn't designed just to do what some schools for girls did, teach you how to embroider and paint so you would be a better wife. This was really to make you have a better mind, which was certainly something that became quite vital in the mid-18th century, seeing women as having intelligence and, could do anything almost that a male could do. Almost, once again, there was a lot of prejudice. And this building was built by really the local minister, Reverend Buell, who raised money to build a secondary school. He had a number of children who he certainly wanted to go to a secondary school. There really wasn't another one until you got way back on Long Island. In fact, Clinton Academy is one of the oldest secondary schools to get a charter from New York State in itself. But it was an amazing place, and it's in the Georgian style with a belfry for a bell, and it's proudly sat on Main Street since 1784. After it failed as a school in the 1880s, it became the place where our library started. It was also where the Star started the newspaper. It was an artist studio for a while. And the Historical Society loves it dearly because besides being a great building, it's where we started. In 1921, it was restored by the East Hampton Historical Society, and it became our first meeting hall, and it became our first museum.